Taiwan. I'm Brossard with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan has recorded its first ever death from Mpox. The Centers for Disease Control says the case involved a Taiwanese man in his 30s who contracted the disease in August. He had a pre-existing condition that compromised his immune system. His condition worsened in October and he died Wednesday last week. Taiwan has recorded 351 cases this year of Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox. Taiwan's Creative Content Fest has opened in Taipe. The organizers say a record number of international participants are at this year's event. Yujin Huang has more.
The bustling streets of Taipei, shown in 3D time-lapse scans. This is a part of a British team's project called Frame Rate, Pulse of the Earth. It's the first time the project has gone international, and its first stop is in Taiwan. This work showing Taiwan's partnership with other countries is just one of the installations on display at the Taiwan Creative Content Fest. The event offers a platform for people in the creative industry to meet each other and find collaboration opportunities. The organizers say the number of international participants this year marks a new record.
单一市场喜欢的题材会有它的局限性。那这一次借由这么多国家，29个国家的参与，可以看得出来说，你各种的题材可以在这个地方上找到不同国家喜好的口味，所以让整个创作者对创作者来说，它的多元题材性也可以找到更多市场的可能性。
The event also highlights interdisciplinary creations. 21 works show future trends in the creative industry.
Here in the innovation section, you can see new ideas made real through forward-looking technology. And in this virtual library, serious topics can be discussed in an easygoing, comfortable setting.
The Uncensored Library is a creative attempt by Reporters Without Borders to share information with countries that have little press freedom. It hopes to bypass digital firewalls by using a virtual game as its medium. Organizers say the event can accommodate highly diverse works like this, thanks to Taiwan's openness.
在数位的国度里，台湾绝对不是小国，我们可以做大国。但是在全世界网络共通的状况底下，我们也不要忘记，我们其实文化内容产业就在进行我们文化领土的保卫战。
The freedom requires strong political, industrial, and commercial commitments, so creative exchanges can happen in a vast market.
By holding the festival, Taiwan hopes to take a leading role in Asia to support creative industries and to connect creators here with collaborators around the world. Kamashi and Yujin Huang for TaiwanPlus.
A 150-year-old music ensemble in Taipei has been named an intangible cultural asset for helping pass on the traditions of Beiguan music. Laurel Stewart has this report.
Members of the Taipei Ling An Association are performing Beiguan. It's a traditional style of music using drums and gongs with reed and string instruments that first became popular in Taiwan in the 17th century, but today it's rare to hear. This group, however, has been around for 153 years, and it's teaching a new generation of musicians the special art form.
咱有位小学生，包中学生，咱有邀请因来甲咱学这北管。咱每一个礼拜暗时的拜二，拢会踮咧社馆内底咧练习北管，透过这传承，互咱小朋友嘛知影咱有这个北管的传统艺术。
The group is now being recognized for its work. This plaque, which says Art Through the People, is being conferred by Taipei's Cultural Affairs Bureau. They've named the ensemble an intangible cultural asset.
如果没有人，没有各位灵安社的，还有各位乐师、各位大师这样的传承，这个艺很难因为人而能够传递下去。150年了，真的很不容易。
The group hasn't always had the numbers and musicians they needed in the past, and they struggled to keep teaching the music. But through their persistence, the group now has more than 100 members, and with their new recognition, they hope the traditional sounds of Beiguan will continue to be heard for generations to come. Dolphin Chen and Laurel Stewart for TaiwanPlus.
The world's largest crab is vanishing from its natural habitat, but a discovery on one of Taiwan's islands has given researchers hope. Harrell Hughes has more.
This is the world's largest terrestrial arthropod, the coconut crab. They're named after how they skillfully crack open coconut shells. But the giant crustaceans are vanishing. Conservationists point to habitat loss.
它实际上数量族群要好好维护，必须要有好的栖地。栖地这样的栖地其实也在过去的话就有一些开发。
Coconut crabs are found across the Indo-Pacific. They are not hunted by other animals, but they're considered a food delicacy. Combined with the destruction of their habitat, the population is dwindling. But a recent crab survey on Taiwan's Green Island has given conservationists hope.
也不是只有看到这样的一只，看到有几只不同年龄层的椰子蟹，所以那2天在夜晚在绿岛，我们发现这样的一个难得发现的记录里面，非常非常高兴。
Coconut crabs can live up to 60 years. They don't reach maturity until age 5. Such long lives mean the crabs have more time to reproduce, which is good for conservation efforts. It's not just people in Taiwan trying to boost the crab population. Conservationists in Japan are also doing research.
也就是说，太大的它的繁殖力比较强的个体呢，这个政府也不希望去捕捉它，所以是在胸甲长大概4公分到5.5公分这个区间内。
The coconut crab is vanishing, but discoveries on Green Island and efforts across the region will hopefully ensure these creatures have many years of cracking coconuts to come. Delphine Chen and Harrell Hughes for TaiwanPlus.
Temples in Japan are offering special souvenirs to attract visitors. Laurel Stewart has this story as well.
This 9th century shrine in Tokyo is a traditional worship spot. But not everyone is here to pray. Visitors are collecting guoshuin stamps, calligraphy markings offered in temples around Japan for a small fee. They're decorated with colourful seasonal designs and are unique to every temple.
1000はあると思います。そうですね。そう毎回可愛いなと思ったらあちこちはしごしていくんで。
The hobby has been popularised on social media. One visitor collects stamps at different temples and posts about them online under the name Guoshuin Girl. She prays according to Shinto rules and then goes to collect her stamp, a ritual she says is not religious.
マインドコントロール的な意味も含めて、ちょっと落ち着く時間があった方がいいなっていうので、この2礼2拍手1礼の動作が結構自分の中で整理されるというか。
And she's not alone in seeking out spiritual spots for a bit of tranquility. A 2019 survey showed that of Japan's population of 120 million, more than 70% have no faith. But regardless of religion, temples here welcome people to connect with tradition.
それほど重要な要素ではないっていうかですね、キリスト教とか例えばイスラム教なんかと比べた場合にやっぱり聖典を読んで理解するとかですね、なんかその聖典っていうのを自分の行動の指針にするみたいなそういう位置づけには信仰がない。
With a rapidly aging population, some of the temples in Japan's rural areas are struggling to stay open. But there's now a website mapping the country's shrines. It encourages people to visit with pictures and information about the temples, and of course, their stamps. Whether people are interested in the artistry, in collecting mementos, or simply ticking off all the shrines in the country, the stamps are helping keep tradition and tranquility alive. Devin Tsai and Laurel Stewart for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. And finally, have a look at these snow leopard cubs at New York's Bronx Zoo. I'm Philip Brossard, take care, and we'll see you next time.